right, guys, I am at 1340 Redwing, and this is a conforming neighborhood. I do not recall the builder, but it's been here a little while, and it is a popular neighborhood, great location. I would say driving through the neighborhood in general, you're going to see pride of ownership. The houses are going to be mostly 2 stories. I don't think there are any 1 stories. Oh no, I'm wrong. I can actually see a 1 story now. So mostly 2 stories, probably in that 1,500 to 2,000 square foot range. Visually, this looks well maintained, and I'm not seeing anything jumping out at me. I'm not seeing concerns with siding or paint or anything like that major. Probably this summer we're going to need a little touch-up paint on your trim, but I'm not seeing rot or anything like that jumping out at me. The siding, vinyl, so it's low maintenance. We don't do a lot of vinyl siding in Washington. I don't understand why not, because of the rain. I think it'd be a really good thing, but we don't do a lot of vinyl siding here. But that means low maintenance. The sheathing for the roof is plywood that I can see, which is also good. That has a high tolerance level for moisture as opposed to, say, an OSB. Yard needs a little cleanup, but this time of year I think everybody's yards are needing a little cleanup. When I get upstairs, maybe into that room, I'll see if I can look down on the shingle. I'm seeing a little bit of tattered edges, and so it just may be an original roof. I think we said, if we did roof math, we're probably getting to the end of the lifespan of the roof, but if it's been well maintained, it may have the time frame that you need. Heller is the main street here, so you're in a really, really good central location, easy to get to base, easy to get to town, travel the island from the highway, etc. All right, very nice covered front porch, nice size. You could put a table or plants or whatever out here. Also, again, I think the yard is a little overgrown, but it's normal this time of year. Looks like we have some beautiful roses here and so on. A storm door, which I think is really nice here. Whidbey Island has more wind than other areas in the state, and so frankly you can get a nice cross breeze. Beautiful blue door. Looks like we have newer laminate flooring in here. So when we enter, we're entering into kind of a great room area with these big vaulted ceilings. Looks like we have a gas stove here. I mean, this would be pretty to put, a mantle or something here. It's not centered on the wall. Looks like the connections for a television are there. So, the builder's intent was this space to be the dining area, this space to be a formal living room. It's a really dark day today, so I can't tell if the windows are dirty or if we have a failed gasket. This one definitely looks like we might have a failed gasket. Washington State is just not uncommon for that to occur because of the sun beating on these windows in the summer, and this is going to be the west facing side of the house. So the gaskets in these windows take a little bit more of a beating, and it's not unusual for those gaskets to start failing. You don't have to replace the unit, but you do, probably want to have it repaired, which means they'll take the glass out, reinstall a gasket, and put the glass back in. But I think we have a failed gasket, at least on these 2 windows here. And I'll peek around. I would say per window, it's probably $500. Nice size yard. You back up to a church, a big church parking lot behind you, and there's a playground. They actually have a gate in their backyard going to the playground of that church, so that's pretty cool. Generally, the interior paint is needing love. I know that's something that doesn't require, a degree. So I would recommend that you come through and paint. The baseboards need some love. I feel like this island was added I've been in this type of plan quite a bit, so I don't remember there being an island. It makes some sense, but the bar stools really impede the passage. Gas cooking, you do have natural gas, which is a little rare on the island to be able to get into natural gas. And the counters in here, they've put what looks like contact paper on top of the laminate counters, and probably painted the original cabinets, which were likely this color. The paint actually doesn't look bad, but the countertops, I'd be tempted to redo the countertops and put in an undermount sink, and then maybe touch up the cabinets. Small family room here. Not sure what was going on. It looks like probably a pet, a dog likely digging. So I don't know. I'm not smelling really heavy pet odors. Definitely the dog was eating a windowsill. The heat is on. Usually when the heat is on, you can smell pet odors quite a bit. So I'm not smelling that. And so, I'm going to go with a pet did it. I can't unlock that, but it's a huge backyard. The fence looks a little wobbly, so that might need some shoring up. So if I were just doing some rough numbers, I'd probably say do the countertops, go to Lowe's or Home Depot and do, real basic grade quartz or granite. You're probably $5,000 or so for this. And then the paint, again, you could do that yourselves if you're paying a professional. It's a pretty big house, so I would say you're maybe at $8,000 to $10,000 on paint. So this gets us into the garage. And it is a 2-door, 2-car garage with a decent bit of space this way. So I think you could put 2 cars in here and then maybe have a bank of storage here. Walk myself out. Normal height garage, it's not overly tall. Furnace inspection in 22, voltage serviced. It's a Carrier, which is a good brand. There's nothing that indicates an age on it. The water heater looks newer as of, oh, no, it's not newer. I thought that said 23 and I think it says 03. So probably the original water heater. So let's go with original water heater and furnace. All right, powder room. So this had a little update. So I think updates they've done, like this is a newer box probably from like a Lowe's or Home Depot. The laminate flooring. Basic powder room, nothing exciting. Maybe a pantry here. Yeah, pantry. So that's nice. It's a pantry closet, not a walk-in, but it's still nice. So I like that you have a living room and a family room. So be coat closet. Yeah, nice storage closet that goes underneath the landing. And it has a light in it. Okay. The carpet feels like a good quality carpet, but there's definitely some staining on the carpet. And definitely the shingle on the roof looks pretty rough. And if I were just throwing a number, I'm going to go with 10,000 on the roof. You could spend more, but I think if you shopped around, you could probably get it for 10 to 15. Okay, primary bedroom. Nice size bedroom. So this will be the largest room in this space. Wardrobe closet here. Primary bath with a walk-in closet. Little pony wall for privacy. We get back into the same situation with the countertops. So I don't know if you can see this seam here, but this is just like contact paper over the top of the laminate countertop. Tub shower combo, fiberglass insert. And that transom window, when we were downstairs, we looked up, we saw what looked like two windows. They're opaque. This window has a failed gasket. It looks like just the upper pane. I feel like they may have used air fresheners in here a lot because I have a tendency to start getting a little stuffed up. And again, just a really nice size yard. So I'm going with this house having a lot of potential, a lot of upside. You have to put some money into it or labor. But, you know, changing out the lights, new carpet, new paint, new roof. I think those are all things that would pay you back. Laundry, the doors are missing. Looks like they had like bifold doors, but these are a little bigger units, so the doors probably didn't close. Utility closet or linens over here. And then we have two more bedrooms. Scuttle access to the attic there. This light isn't working. I think probably a dirty window here. This doesn't look like a failed gasket to me, but definitely it's dirty. But it's a big bedroom, long bedroom with a walk-in closet. So it's not super wide. I'm gonna go with like 10.5 wide, but it almost looks like it might be 13 long. And then the shared bath in the hallway is the red bath. That's quite red. I'm sure you'll want to paint that. Same contact paper situation here. It's a single vanity. Kind of tight here, but I mean, it's a bathroom, who cares? And then this will be a tub shower combo, fiberglass insert. And then this room here, it's actually a similar, okay, the light's not working in here either, so I don't know if we have a burnt out bulb or what the sitch is. But, you know, it's a narrow, long room. So this is actually a queen size bed, but there's still plenty of space around it. So, and then I was going to look down on the roof from this room, and oh boy, I can't get much of an angle here. So we'd have to leave that up to the home inspector. Definitely a failed gasket in this window. So maybe 5 windows that I can visually see that need repair. So let's say that's $2,500 repairs. The roof, let's go 15,000. So you're at 17,000. Carpeting, maybe you want to replace it. Maybe, you know, these stains clean up. I don't know. But let's say you need to replace it. Let's go $5,000 on that. So you're probably at 22,000. And then interior paint. Let's say you want to hire somebody. I'm going to go with 10,000. So you're probably at $32,000 worth of things that we can see. And that's just my opinion.